I met my old lover on the street last night.
We have words from the class of 1966 from Tom Provost.
Whoa! Well, since our buddy Hub Harrington didn't come this week, and I think I got drafted, but I don't think it would be right not to have some of that Harrington humor in the evening, so I'm going to tell you a little story. Some of you might remember that I played on the Lehigh baseball team the junior and senior year. I was second string behind those greats like Tommy Bush and people like that. But I got in on this one home game. We were playing down at the Oak Park down here, and and he put me in for the game. Max Burleson did, and I was ready to go, and I was out on the field, and we had the warm-ups, and I was catching balls. I was in the outfield, and I was throwing them back, and I was really feeling good. Well, then the game started, and Hub is in the stands with Linda, and they were both sitting up there, and Linda's hoping, God, I hope he does good today. I hope he does good today. So I get up there and I catch a few balls and I strike out 3 times. I could see the ball coming and I could swing like hell, but I couldn't get the two to get together, So the game's over and I'm coming back, and Linda's patting me on the back. Oh, you didn't find it. And Hub said, Tom, you were great in the field. You really did some good things. You just get that hitting thing down, you can't. But that's a little bit of Hub. But, we're talking about this reunion, and what it brings back to my mind is I remember when my parents went to their 25th and their 35th and their 55th reunion, and I would sit there kind of chuckling inside, thinking, I can just picture all these old people sitting around smiling at each other, just acting like they know what's going on, like they have a clue, and they really don't. And then I meet people last night, and I see people tonight, and I say, we're those people. We're our parents now. God, that's a scary thought, I tell you. But, just on the way up here tonight, seeing some of the folks out, I went walking through the class of 64, I see all that gray hair, I'm telling you. No, anyway, I'm only kidding. They're really not that old. And really, they're only a little older than that group from the class of 65, and look at them. Gee, I'm telling you. Well, now, I want to give you just a couple of quick highlights from the class of 66, and then we have a special surprise. I'm talking a one-of-a-kind event that's going to take place here tonight on this stage. And you're going to be part of it. You're going to be part of it. Well, one thing that I want to mention, talking to Marty Phillips last night, he related a story that I thought was pretty special about his brother Steve. And probably most of you know Steve Phillips passed away about 2 years ago. And he lived in McKinney, Texas, and he was a pretty successful businessman. And this pastor of a local church, a pastor who came into town and wanted to start a church, comes to Steve and says, I need some help. I need someone that knows corporate America here in McKinney, can help me raise money for a church. Steve said, I'm your man. Steve gets out and solicits $2 million for this church on his own time. And to me, I think that's an outstanding testimonial for a guy. Steve's not with us today, but I think you need to know that that's the kind of special guy he was. So I wanted you to know that. Now, if John and Esther Hudgens would stand up for a minute, please. In 33 years of marital bliss, right there. I think that's pretty good. 33 years. And a grandkid. I didn't know that till tonight. Holy smokes. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we've got Mark Bentley. And he just announced last night that he's engaged to Charlene Temples. Now, he was a little evasive last night when we talked about what's the date for these nuptials. He's bobbing and weaving on that. So, Mark, you've got a golden opportunity here tonight amongst friends to make a commitment. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I do not know the answer to that question, but I think it's directly related to my inability to answer the question, does this outfit make me look fat?
Now, there may be somebody that'll help you with that second one, but we won't. Now, something interesting that Esther told me about John. John went out to buy the suit that he's wearing right now. Special suit for tonight. And you know, the store clerk, this young, perky clerk, says, "Yes, sir, and can I give you a senior discount for that?" My God, what's it coming to? I'm telling you, when they're asking, we look that old. It's terrible, terrible.